Welcome to the 1997 Billboard Awards. And now from England, the biggest girl group in the world.
They took the world by storm and became a pop culture phenomenon. Tons of massive mainstream success, multiple chart toppers, with millions of fans around the globe. But it all came to an abrupt halt. Let's take a look back at the music sensation that was the Spice Girls and find out what actually happened. In 1994, Heart Management, a small UK-based company, was looking for new talent. Boy bands were all the craze at the time, and the music industry lacked a female counterpart. Their vision was to create a band of young women with a unique style that could rival the men. They held nationwide auditions for several weeks. Over 400 women auditioned for the group, but only 5 remained.
Hi, I'm Jerry. Hi, I'm Victoria.
Hello, I'm Melanie B.
I'm Melanie C.
The singers were then moved into a house to help develop group chemistry. They worked on dance routines, their vocals, and songwriting as a collective. But one of the original 5 selected apparently didn't contribute enough, and she would be replaced by a future favorite.
So there's just not enough room for you, mate.
Ooh.
Hello, I'm Emma.
As the ongoing development of the group continued, they did small shows in the local British circuits. While the band was getting a positive reception, issues about the group's creative direction later arose. They felt their ideas weren't taken seriously and were unable to provide much input. And they would seek new management. Under new leadership, the band signed a 5-album deal with Virgin Records. After the signing, the band would burst onto the scene in a major way. They released their debut single in the UK called Wannabe. The music video was a smash hit. People could not get enough of their catchy sound, energetic dance moves and style. They instantly became an overnight sensation in Europe. The media wanted to know more about them, and they soon would be spotlighted in a very popular British magazine. Initially, the ladies were using their legal names, but the editor decided to give them nicknames instead. He landed on Baby, Posh, Sporty, Ginger, and of course Sperry. The nicknames made them even more marketable than before. As the catchy single Wannabe hit new markets across the world. The song proved to be a global success, going #1 in 37 countries, including multiple consecutive weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US. Their follow-up single Say You'll Be There was another catchy tune that resonated with listeners and would also top the charts. After the 2 highly successful singles, their debut album titled Spice would be released in Europe. It was the best-selling album of the year, going 8 times platinum. The success of the project was unprecedented, and it quickly drew comparisons to the Beatles' craze. Shortly after, their album would release in the US, which made the grand total 15 million copies sold worldwide. Things were moving quite rapidly for the band. The group was not only breaking records, they were also winning plenty of awards in the process. Their pop culture takeover was in full effect.
We wasn't expecting 1 award, let alone 2, but once again, a big thank you to everybody out there. Thanks very much.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked, but now we know that pop is back! Right, well, I want to say a big thank you to Matt and Biff out there and everybody that's been involved with the Spice Girls, and you know, you never know what's going to happen. An absolute piece. 6.
Many young fans looked up to them because of their fun nature, fashion choices, and their promotion of girl power. Thanks to their widespread popularity, several notable companies wanted them to endorse their products. They were even able to get a movie deal with Columbia Pictures. Their second album, titled Spice World, released 12 months later, and the hype train continued. The band once again broke records, selling 7 million units in just only 2 weeks. Soon after that, their film was released in theaters and would be yet another major success for them. They had 2 albums occupying the Billboard charts at the same time and also had a movie in theaters.
Columbia Pictures presents The Spice Girls.
All right, we're coming.
In their film debut, Victoria, Emma, Mel B, Jerry, and Mel C. They're ready for action. Girl power. They're dressed to kill.
Do you want that shaken or stirred?
And thoroughly prepared for any encounter.
Many wondered if the group was oversaturating the market. Soon things indeed would start to unravel for the supergroup. Original member Ginger Spice, feeling exhausted from the constant workload and struggling with her mental health, decided it was time to step away from the group. This would shock their fans and the entertainment world. But the remaining members weren't done with the fame and success just yet. They continued to work on their 3rd studio album, and it would be released in under 2 years. The group took a new direction with their sound. Their new songs heavily leaned into R&B instead of the uplifting pop music. It was far from what made the group so popular initially. While the album did sell fairly well thanks to their brand recognition, it failed to reach the heights of their previous projects. The Spice Mania seemed to have finally died down. The band decided to dismantle to focus on their solo careers and put a pause on the Spice Girls indefinitely. The next time the world would see the ladies together again would be 7 years later. Each original member signed up for a world tour reunion.
A slightly quieter entrance than last time around, but nearly a decade on, girl power is back.
When you move the world behind them a bit more.
And they're ready to move the world again. Posh, sporty, ginger, baby and scary. The original lineup hoping to recreate a pop phenomenon.
Thanks to their massive hits over the years and their nostalgic appeal. When the tickets went on sale, they sold out in a matter of minutes. The tour grossed well over $100 million. For the following years, the band would reunite for smaller tours performing their hits for fans. The Spice Girls remains one of the most successful groups of all time, and reached heights that many artists could only dream of despite such a short run. What do you think about this story? Were you a fan? Will we ever see such a success story again? Leave a comment below and let me know.